Hello everyone, Rainier Games here, and we're back with some more Planetbase. This is then episode 3, and in this episode we're gonna continue expanding more of our colony, of course. And in the last episode we did a little bit more building as we finished off the farm here, or the biodome. And we also made the factory and also some lab and some more oxygen as we got some more colonists. So we're gonna continue on that and expanding our colony. And I'm just thinking, what should be our next priority? Of course, I don't think we need more biologists right now. I think. Let us just have a quickly look on. We have 10 workers, 10 biologists, 1 engineer, 2 medics. Of course, in a way we have 2 engineers because we still have the construction robot. And our status is good. We want to improve that too, but one thing at a time. So we do have now 2 mines. And I'm just thinking, we just, like we have 4. And it could be 4 in each one of these. So that would mean we can have up to 12 workers working all the time. So we could have potentially a little bit more people. And we are producing a lot more food, I can see. So that is very nice. I can see there's a very long walk. Say if they're working over here and then they're walking all the way over here for... But I think it's good. I think it's okay. I'm just thinking if we're gonna take more people in, we actually would need to have more sleeping areas, because as we calculated, you can have around 24 in each dorm. And yeah, we're at 23. So that's gonna be a potential problem. And we use all our spares. We're out of spares. Okay, that is not good. I actually think we should have some more engineers so they can actually be working here. Because I can see the robots are getting close to finished. Like, so we would need to make some more robots, which we can't right now. So let us see. Let's put some colonists in here. Planning permission. Colonists, and we want 100% engineers this time. And we might want to focus on a few guards soon, as the higher population you get, the higher chance there is for pirates coming in and actually killing everyone. And if you don't have guards to actually fight back, you're actually gonna have a problem. Let us see, what is actually the next building project? Of course, we should make some spares. But they will hopefully start on that. He's injured. But we're making medicine. So there is nothing to worry about. I'm just thinking, what should be the next steps? Of course, we need more engineers. So we can actually get some spares. Because if there's no service going on our power... construction, then we're actually gonna end up having no power. So that ain't good. And I really want to have something in between here, but I really can't figure out what that could be. It doesn't seem like we're allowed to build at all. It would be nice just having like a small power storage here, but it doesn't seem like we're allowed. Is it a colonist? No, it's actually a trader. So we're just gonna see what he has to trade. Press on him, there we go. And I'm just thinking here, it would be nice selling him some stuff. Maybe 10 of those, 10 of those. And what is this? So that's a lot bigger wind turbine and it costs 400. Would actually be nice buying that one. Just to have an even bigger wind turbine. I think we're actually gonna go for that. That's okay. That's gonna cost 450. And then the question is, yeah, I don't think we can afford it yet. Even if I were to put in stuff here, or maybe because this one it can't go over 60. This is stuff I'm selling. And it can't go over 60 without me buying some more stuff here. There, and then I just pull away 3. And then we can actually learn that one. So I'm gonna do that. there. And we want to speed up stuff. And of course we're out of spares. So I'm gonna put this on high priority, so actually the engineer will focus more on this than other stuff on the base. Like carrying stuff and so on. So hopefully it gets that going. And hopefully we'll get a new colonist ship coming in soon too, so we can actually get a few more engineers. As I really want this up and running. I actually want to have one more spare crater here, so we actually have 2, and then the other ones are going to be for guns and the other parts. And in a way, when I'm thinking of it, we should actually just build them, and then we could just turn them off, just so we have them. And he's building the spare, so that is good. Alright, and this one is going to take off very soon now. And how are we for water? I think we're good. Power-wise, using 74, and this can produce 50. Okay, we're producing 50. Okay, so we're producing a lot more. We're producing half more than, or the double the more than what we're consuming. So that is good. Of course, now the wind turbine is more or less full, but it's good for now. Okay, and now we have learned this one, and that means that if I were to go on the wind turbine, this is that size, and then we could go one size bigger, which is very nice. And we do kind of want to have 2 wind turbines, so we actually have, in case this one were to get hit by meteorite, we have another one somewhere else in the base. And I'm thinking, okay, we got a colonist ship coming with 2 engineers. That is good. And until we get a little control here, I'm just gonna deactivate it for a little short while. And we're gonna make the biggest wind turbine over here. Yeah, I want it over here. And I'm gonna connect it like so. So this is the next work project, whenever we have the metal for it. And let us see. Really don't have that much resources going on, and I would really love to just ramp that up. And another trading ship. And yeah, we don't want to trade really right now. Or we could give them all our starch and get some money for it. Like so. Okay. And let us see here. Oh, we're actually producing this stuff. I didn't want to produce this stuff. Turn it off. Turn it off. Alright. We don't want to make guns and so on quite yet. Okay, and let us see. In a way to make everything go faster, you almost need to have more colonists too. And then there's just a lot more logistics going on. But I think that's just what we need to do. So we have this one here, and of course it comes a sandstorm. I think that almost deactivates the solar panels. Yeah, you can see they're sinking or falling down here in the production. But of course the windmills are then going up. We are starting to get a few spares here, so that is at least good. Good to the good. Yeah, I think we're gonna ramp up everything here. So what I want is, I want actually a new biome doom again. I don't want anybody to starve. So we're just gonna take a new one. Now I'm probably building a lot more projects than what I should. Maybe we should have the big wind turbine up first. But I can actually put it on prioritizing. So then we'll actually put stuff here first. Or at least I think they will. So a new biome there. And then we're gonna be... Let us see. I want a new cafeteria, or what you can call it. And I wanted here, and this is going to be a bigger one. And it's just going to connect with that one. And then there can be a connection going here too, but that we focus on afterwards. And then we're going to have a bigger dome, or what are they called? Dorm. There, so they can actually sleep over here. So now we can take a lot more people in. And we're going to be producing a lot more food here and here. So that is going to be nice. So when we build all of these, I can start ramping up the amount of colonists we actually have in the colony here. Of course, when I think of it, we could actually do it a little bit now because not everybody sleeps at the same time. Of course, it's a little cramped here, but I think we are good. So in a way, of course, food-wise, I think we're also very good. So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna do only workers. I want some progress, and I want it to happen a little faster. Hopefully, of course, I'm holding my fingers crossed that we're not getting pirates, but that's just a little gamble we need to take. And we want to speed up everything. This carrying robot is so close to its final days, sadly. As robots don't live forever, they will eventually, when this one goes all the way down, it will then break up, and I'm not even sure if you even get the parts. It's just garbage then, and then just disappears. So it has a lifespan. Of course, the people don't have lifespans, but of course they could die of different things. Alright, 2 more metals and the wind turbine will come up, which is going to increase our power a lot. Of course, we do want another power collector somewhere else in the base. So if this one were to get hit, we have backup storage going on. And also in the night when we're not producing that much solar. As you can see, this one is then getting drained. So we would need some more collectors. But one thing at a time, as we don't have infinity of resources here. And we got some colonists with 2 new workers, it seems like. And this one is going to go straight to work. And the meteorites are coming just closer and closer. Not calming at all. Okay, we have a control panel. And this is the one we want. In the future, I'm most likely going to move this landing pad here. And we're going to have a lot more controlled landing pad with guards. So the pirates will actually have a harder time going in and killing all our colonists. And yeah, we're starting to get a lot of food, so very good. Let us see here. They are crafting everything here. Just takes a little while. Ooh, yeah. There, our power source just got hit. Just what I just talked about, that we should have a backup one. And now it got hit, and yeah. Thankfully this one is being repaired now. So that is at least nice, but it could have gone worse. Could have hit it somewhere where there's a lot of people, like the food sources or something. Okay, let us see. Can we sell something for this guy? I would like pure cash. There. Let's see. Okay, 70. There, and yeah, I think we're just going for that. So trade. Okay, good. And we're using all our bioplastic all over here too, but that is just good. And the wind turbine is coming up. Very good. And this one can produce up to 80. And this one is 50, so that's a great improvement. Very good. And if they were to just connect that one, there we go. Now we're producing a lot more power. And of course we're out of spares again. But hopefully we will start focusing some resources over here too. Eventually. Yeah. It's the metal we're struggling with. That I can see. Let us see. I just want to see here. this one... Okay, only takes bioplastic. So let's have one more bed in case we have 2 people being injured at the same time. And how are we for service and everything? Okay, everything is good, even though we're lacking spares. And we got another colonist ship with 1 more colonist. A new worker. Hopefully we get him to work on stuff too. And let us see, I want to make another TV. As I can see, people are starting to get unhappy. Or maybe I can't fit another TV. There we go. Another TV, and we're gonna put... Can we put a plant somewhere? No, it's too tightly built now. But at least we have a few more TVs for people to hopefully be more happy. Maybe it's just too much work for them too, so they don't get time to actually relax. Power storage low. That's not good. Okay, now the sun is up again, so that's good. I really don't like the meter. I'm so close. And when it comes to metal, we are producing. It just takes a while to produce it all. So I'm just thinking here. It's almost like we should have an even bigger one. Let's see. Can you trade? No, you don't have any. I was almost hoping he had metal, so I would almost just buy that from him. I'm gonna sell those. Can I buy this one? Okay, that's expensive. What if I sell you my starch? And I sell you my medicine. And I put in all my cash. And I sell a little bit more food. I want this recipe too, as this is an even better water tank or drill or whatever it is. So we're gonna have this one too. Of course, the workers needs to carry again, but we're just filling up with a lot of food, so I'm not too worried. And then I'm just learning to build bigger buildings, which would be very nice. Alright, and let us see. Everything is going on nicely still. We have some unhappy colonists. And that is also probably because the only thing they can do is in here. And they probably would want to have maybe a bar, a place to train. A lot of different things. So that is something we are going to focus on over here. For sure. This one just requires 4 more. With this one, it's... Hopefully they're thinking... Okay, yeah, they're thinking to build this first and then continue from there. So that is good. I'm just gonna put it on high priority still. Just so we don't get metal spread all over. Okay. And let us see. I kind of want to split this one up a little now and have 50-50. So we have some biologists coming in too. Just so I can see they're actually struggling keeping up with all the farms. And if we're going to have another farm coming up here, we would need a lot more biologists working. So that is that. And spares, we're working on it, so that's good. So everything is nice here. Alright. Of course, now there's not much work going on due to everybody is just helping carrying out stuff for the trader ship. Power storage is low. Alright. But the sun is shining, so that should... Very close to a power shortage, but we made it. And I'm not gonna put this one as high priority anymore. Oh wait, what did I do? Oh wait, no. Okay, you can produce that one and then I turn it off. Some conduits. Conductors? Conductors. Ah, okay. There. And then we stop that one. There. Okay, and we got that pattern too. Very nice. And there are some other patterns and so on too, but the one I mainly want is this one and the storage one. And of course the bots are always nice too, so you don't actually need to send your own workers down to the mines and out building. Alright, and the dome can now be built, so that is very good. And another trader ship. Yeah, I don't have anything to trade now, do I? Because he has 2 metals. And actually it would almost just be nice trading the metals for food. So we're gonna do that. Even though it's just 2 metals, but food we can make a lot easier. So I'm not too worried about that. Even now that we're gonna build even more here. Water-wise, water generation. Yeah, I think we're gonna need one of the bigger ones over here. Let us see here. I don't want to trap us. Okay, we have an open area here we can expand on later on. So I'm just gonna have... Okay, this is the closest I can have it apparently. So we have the water there. So a new water tower. And we're gonna be building... We still want a lot of starch going on. So we're still gonna have a few more potatoes. We're gonna have some medical plants. But then the rest is gonna be some more red food here. And the meteorites are just coming closer and closer. I'm just gonna make one of each of these. So we have a little priority. It's out of water. Oh, this one. Okay, so in a way we can't have it running before actually the water here is constructed. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let them craft this quickly, and then we're just gonna turn it off. I think we should have enough bioplastic for all of it. Seems like it. Just a few more here and then we're turning it off. I could just turn it off now. Turn it off. Then it doesn't cost us any power or anything. So that is good. And let's see, this one got constructed. So that is again nice. And I'm actually curious, here you can only just make one table on each. But actually if you make this one, you can suddenly have 6 seats, as the other one just gives 4. So then you can actually have a lot more seats going on. Do we get a colonist ship? I'm not quite sure who came though. Okay, apparently got more people. So as you can see, we're gonna have a lot more chairs now. So I'm just building a lot of chairs. And then we're gonna have more food areas over here. And we're gonna have water. As you can actually have one in between each. And then we're gonna have even more chairs over here. And we're gonna have water in between there too. And then we're gonna have a flower hidden behind there. Okay, so now they have a little building project over here too. And a trader ship just arrived and it has metals for us. And I really like metal. 60%. Just see. Let's keep our starch. And let us go 1, 2, there. Okay, now we're getting 5 metals for 25 vegetables, so that's nice. And that's gonna help us speed up building everything here. Slowly growing more and more, so that is good. I don't know how many times I've said that is good in this episode, but that is good. Alright, and the robot is slowly building here too. Getting some nicer and bigger areas for all the colonists as we are expanding. I wonder how our we're decent. And that is probably because we're growing so big now and we still don't have a bar, training area, or anything like that. So we need to look into that for sure. I actually want to change this now, and we have 13 workers still, but I want to be on the highest priority on the biologists, because we are gonna be producing a lot of food, so we need to have a lot of them. Okay, and this one is soon done, and when we have delivered the last vegetables here, we actually get 5 metals, and that should actually be more or less enough to... That didn't sound good. Huh. Talking about being lucky. Yeah, we really want to have some lasers too, so I can actually feel safe. We can actually make some lasers that could actually shoot meteorites before they're actually hitting our base, so we're actually safe. But then again, it costs a lot of power, and you need to have engineers working 24/7. But that is definitely something we need, as this is just playing Russian roulette almost. You never know when it's actually gonna hit you. Okay, and he's bringing the last piece over here, please. No, guys, you can't be putting it here when they actually need it here. Okay, thank you. And colonist, and we got one more biologist. Very good. Alright. And the robot now got destroyed to the amount where it just disappeared. Sadly. Okay, and we're getting the dome. Or dorm. Construct there. And this one just needs 1 more metal, but we should have 3, so nothing to worry about. I do also want some TVs in here, as that can bring some fun for the people. So we're just making 1 TV for now, and then when we have connected all the stuff that's connected to this dome, then we will build some more TVs. And what we could do too is we could build a few beds here. Not too many, but just a few. There. And there. I think that's enough for now, and then we can always extend it later on. Out of water. Okay, so we are really lacking of water. So they can't get water here, but they can still get food. Let's see, what do you have to trade? You still have some metals, and you really have that thing I want. But we cannot afford that. But I'm gonna put in a few foods. And I'm gonna request... Yeah, we're gonna request some money now. So we could start saving up for new patterns. Or patents? Patterns? Is it called pattern? Patent. Patent, okay. There. Okay. Let us see. What else can we fit in to do in this episode? So we're slowly growing, so that's nice. And the water one is up and running. And now we can just fire up this one too, and we can produce even more food. So people will never starve. And I think that actually the next thing we shall build is a new storage power collector, I mean. So that is going to be there. And what we're also going to have is we're going to have an airlock going all the way as close as we can. There. And we're going to have a new mine coming here. Like so. And then, what should be the next thing? Yeah, more production. We want to ramp up the production a lot. So we're gonna have one here. Don't worry too much about the storage yet, as we will just be selling a lot of the food too. Of course, this one is very centered though, so transporting stuff in and out, it's just gonna have them walk a lot, but we will have transport robots and so on. So I don't think there's too much to worry about. Okay, so we're just planning this out. We're gonna have this. So we'll produce even more stuff, and then when this is done building, we will then look into actually making them where they can have some fitness, and they can have a bar, and yeah, we're gonna also have the control center. So I think around here somewhere we're gonna have a new landing pad where we're gonna have also the control center and so on, and guards guarding who's coming in, and yeah, so we're a lot more secured, and I don't have to worry about pirates. So I think that is for the next episode, hopefully, that we get a lot more working. And yeah, we're slowly getting progress, and our colony is growing, so that is just nice to see. And these two are on a high priority, so you see the arrow there. But yeah, so we're gonna wrap up the episode then, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if there's anything you want to say regarding to tips or tricks, or how you're just feeling this Let's Play is going, leave it down in the comments down below, or of course join the Discord group, and you can always chat in there. But then, until next time, guys, stay safe, and bye!